From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Juan Nicasio, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Williams comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here. So I expect to see him have another big game.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Hit hard but foul. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
At the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
The pitchers jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Digging in, Nick Williams. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First delivery to him on the way.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Odorizzi has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 1 for 3. From the stretch. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Real Muto is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Juan Nicasio. Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G. Segura.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and a strike to count. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Franco has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro. In there at the letters 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Kepler aboard here at first with nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is under it. 1 out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jake Odorizzi.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Odorizzi. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Jorge Polanco. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Plate, Eddie Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1, here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Cruz takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do, to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-0. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Polanco charging in on it. Throw won't get him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Realmuto gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. They're up 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Off for the Twins.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys.
Now
the only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Pereira's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
a look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Scope stands at first with 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Jason Castro.
So striding forward now, Jason Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Hit hard to short. There's Segura. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 2-0. So here now's the pitcher, Juan Nicasio. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of being ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ground ball left side. Sano comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Jake Odorizzi. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Jorge Polanco. Liner in there for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up the middle and off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Tommy Hunter takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 96.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Polanco. At second, Rosario is over at first with one away. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Miguel Sano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Twin strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. So digging in now, Bryce Harper. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Harper.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reese Hoskins. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Ready on 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Runners on first with 1 down. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-2. Base hit into right center. Now this gets all the way to the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Phillies lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Herrera will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Standing in, C.J. Cron. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. He's set, and the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
Stepping up now, Max Kepler. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count remains at 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrated.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Morin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
And batting in the 7th.
So striding in, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point.
Morin now playing center field and batting 9.
From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Morin, the former Seattle Mariner, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Pause. Now the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. The next twin up, Byron Buxton, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jorge Polanco. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Plate, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Eddie Rosario.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this
Now
one.
batting.
The bullpen has looked
The right
sharp and
fielder,
it backed up a nice
Nelson.
effort turned in by the starter.
Rude.
These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2 once more. Shot towards second. Right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting. First baseman, Miguel Sano.
Stepping in, Miguel Sano. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Fouled away. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Juan Nicasio earns his first win of the season. Victor Arano works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi.